Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Oh, I was gonna sneeze just before I swap screens. Like, come on, I don't want to sneeze right as I'm swapping scenes, and then it never came. So expect to sneeze at some point during stream. At some point, I don't know when. Oh. Yep. Alright, so, well, we are back today with, what again? More Labyrinth of Grisaia, if, you know, that wasn't already obvious. We're, unfortunately, still on Makina's route. We all know how we feel about Makina. We're just getting through it, so we never have to worry about it again. Ugh. I'm just, yeah. I don't know. You know how I feel about Makina. I don't like her that much. I mean, she's cute, but that's about it. She can be cute, but I got my problems with her. Hey, Nevermore. How's it going? What I don't have a problem with, however, is an order came in a day earlier than I expected. I've already posted pictures of them in, well, Discord, but for people who are not on the Discord, expect in the near future some Gunpla and Chill streams, because we've got some Gunpla here. First off, we've got the M1 Astray from Gundam Seed. This was something I kind of used to pad out the order, so, you know, they fill the box. So I'm not paying for air and shipping. So it's just kind of meh. But the thing I'm like super happy about is the other kit that came with it. This is the primary reason I made an order. They finally got in stock the Dual Blitz Gundam from Seed Freedom. You know how much I love the Dual. I love the Dual Gundam. And now I got one with modern engineering and extra armor on top. It doesn't have the armor from the series. I'm expecting that to probably show up as like an P Bandai extra or something. But I get my base Dual Gundam right here, and I am happy about that. And I mean, the extra armor they got on there also looks pretty cool too. It actually flows pretty nicely. So, I'm happy boy. I got two kits. So yeah, expect that in the near future. Potentially during Variety Week? At least one of them? We'll see. We'll see. I'll, you know, keep y'all updated on that. Like, actually, one of my cats died yesterday. Kidney failure. She got creamed. Oh, I'm sorry, Nevermore. I'm sorry. I am doing okay, myself. I am doing okay. Whew. Well, that was a thing that just happened. Yeah. There's the other yawn. I swear I'm awake. I swear. Okay. So we're just gonna continue Makina's after story route here. All that happened the last time was after coming back to the school after about a year or whatever, however long it's been. We finally met back up with Yumiko, who was both surprised and not surprised to see us alive. It was a weird thing. Also met with Tachibana Ike Chizuru, the principal. You know, best girl without a route. I'll specify. Michiru is best girl. Chizuru is best girl that doesn't have a route. After some teasing, more or less kind of saying, hey, if we wanted to come back to the school, could we come back? And he's like, I already got the paperwork ready to go. So anytime you two are able to come back and want to come back to this school, all I gotta do is just, file it away and, like, there you go, you're a student again. That kind of thing. Trying to, like, sort of kind of secure a future for Makina that isn't being a fucking assassin. Then it was just, standard Grisaia hijinks of eating food and Makina stripping Michiru because of fucking Gorse. That was a thing that happened. Here's Schmilly, grandfather's cat, my last connection to him. Yeah. I'm sorry, Nevermore. I am sorry. It's never a good time losing a pet. Especially one sentimental like that. Damn hand. Oh my god. Why am I yawning? Alright. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna continue on. We're about halfway through the route, so that's cool. Might be able to finish it off this week if we're lucky. If not, well, is what it is. Come on! Banana or! Banana! Banana! Banana!
36 months is wild. What is time anyways?
Hey, Nichols. How's it going? Thank you for the resub. That is 3 years. That is 3 years that you were on a 3-year streak. You don't have to do that, but you did for quite literally 3 whole years. So thank you. Thank you very, very much. And as they have supported me for, obviously 3 years, you guys should also go and support Nichols. As you see the dedication they have, renewing that sub every month. Well, they put that same dedication, if not more, into generating a community and a good time over on their channel. Playing comfier games, shooter games, puzzle mystery solving games, having community nights in their Discord, either watching things or playing games together. All around, great time, a lot of hard work has been put in by this person right here, so show them, the support. Because they deserve it. They absolutely deserve it. 33 followers away from my follower goal, just saying. Even more incentive. Let's hit that follower goal. Let's hit it. 33 people, that can be done. That can easily be done. And you're welcome, Nichols. Alright, let's load this up after Yuji and Makina had a bath and then did other things apparently in the bath because it's a fucking visual novel made in Japan. Of course they were going to do something, but this is the Steam version, so thankfully we don't have to see it. So let's load it up and get this dumpster fire that is Makina out of the way. I'm so negative against her. And, of course. Oh, whatever. It's fine. Nothing was shown. Alright. Let us proceed. We end up getting all sweaty again right after cleaning ourselves off in the bath. Kind of a waste. But of course, Makina's heading off for her exam first thing tomorrow. It's only 2 weeks, but we're going to be separated. Maybe Makina decided to launch a preemptive strike so that I won't be tempted to chase after other women while she's gone. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I hate it already, guys. I hate it already. I hate how that's already worded. I hate it. If that's the case, the girl's seriously underestimating me. But okay, you just said like, yeah, while you're gone for 2 weeks, I'll just shack up with another woman. Yeah, of course, it's fucking Yuji. The man has to literally beat women off with a stick for some reason. After already beating them with said stick. I don't get it. I don't know why people are so into him in this series. He's just an ass. He's got his redeeming factors. He does some good shit for them, but he's just an asshole through and through. Whatever. Either way, the bed Sachi prepared for us is remarkably comfortable, and we're soon falling into a deep and pleasant sleep. I could have ended it right there after you get home last time. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. The next morning, I accompany Makina to the station in order to see her off, trying to fight back a sudden flood of emotion. To be honest, I want to come along with you, but parents only get invited to entrance ceremonies in Japan. March in there boldly, like an American would. Don't start boasting about your training in the US, though. You'll end up isolated from your teammates, and the officers will chew you out any chance they get. Unlike in America, you can just wait in front of the station they designated. They'll send a car to pick you up. Keep in mind that you're a seasonal employee, not a regular trainee. You won't get the usual 3-day adjustment period. Don't be surprised if they slap you in the face the minute you get there. Let's see. What else do you need to know? I mean, you did get through those 3 months in America pretty easily. It's not like I'm worried or anything. But Japan's kind of a special case. I just don't want them grinding you down. Maybe you're right. Alright then. Get going, kid. Right. Go forth and do your duty. I'm not wearing a cap, so it doesn't feel right to salute. Instead, I simply watch as my daughter turns around and strides off confidently. It's still weird that he fucking says that. That little back of hers looks awfully strong all of a sudden. I guess it shouldn't be any surprise. In America, she followed me into the field plenty of times, sharing in my hardships. She made my daily life a lot easier. She helped me out on the job, too.
Yes, we all agree. Baron is an idiot.
Yes, I am an idiot. Thanks for pointing it out. And whenever my new arm left me feverish with pain, she nursed me day and night. Sometimes she scolded me. Sometimes we were moved by the same sights. Sometimes I shared in her joy. All the memories flashed through my mind, one after another, in an unstoppable torrent. And suddenly, there's a hollow pit of loneliness in my chest. Makina. Just speaking her name almost brings tears to my eyes. Since when was I this emotionally fragile? Guess I'm not as young as I used to be. Yeah, it's almost like you're a person now. with thoughts and feelings. You're not a hollow shell that just kills. Talk about an overreaction. It's only a damn examination. It's not like I'm shipping her off to a war zone on her own. Back when I first met her, Makina could barely hold a conversation with anyone who wasn't a student at Mihama Academy. But I think she's grown a great deal as a person since then. It's probably because of all her part-time work, including her employment at that bakery. The girl's clearly gained a little self-confidence. These days, she can interact pretty normally with complete strangers. I don't know if Makina herself is aware of how she's changed. When you transform that gradually, sometimes you don't even notice it's happening. Little by little, day by day, we're always growing. It's not a process that it's a process that never really stops. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Me flubbing up the words pretty quickly. Yeah, that's a Baron classic. Makina's deliberately childish behavior probably hides this to some degree, but I think anyone who's reasonably observant can see how much she's matured. For some reason, children are actually surprisingly perceptive about this sort of thing. One time, back when I was a student in America, I was walking down the street in my academy uniform when this little kid looked up at me. With an earnest, puzzled look on his face, he asked me, "Are you a kid or a grown-up, mister?" Asians tend to look young to Westerners. And on top of that, I was wearing a school uniform. But to that child's eyes, my face looked like that of a much older man. Okay, Nichols. Enjoy the dinner and the lurk. Hope it's some good noms tonight. I'd be mocked for my baby face pretty frequently up to that point, so it was definitely the first time anyone had mistaken me for an adult. When I returned to my barracks and mentioned this to an instructor, they offered me an explanation. You don't have an old man's face or anything. You just don't carry yourself like a student anymore. Ever since I enlisted, my instructors have been complaining about my facial expressions. But after a few months, they started saying things like, "Now that's the face of a soldier." And another year after that, as I looked over the new crop of students, I found myself scowling at their flabby, wide-eyed expressions. A part of me wanted to storm over and shout, "You idiots think you're at a summer camp or something?" But at the same time, I knew our faces must have looked the same as theirs when we were fresh recruits. Yeah, that's usually how it works. Usually how it works. As I walk slowly along, pondering these weighty matters, the sound of someone shouting in a dopey but oddly vigorous fashion catches my attention. Michiru? Michiru. It's gotta be Michiru. Never mind! It's Sachi. What a nauseatingly cutesy voice. Is that Sachi? And what's that sound? Glancing around the area, I soon spot the maid in question. Is stabbing at a large straw doll with a knife that she's tied to the handle of her broom. What the fuck? Okay then. Didn't expect to see this kind of CG. But alright then. Sachi, what are you doing? Playing Women's Volunteer Corps? You know, lurk 2, Bluetooth keyboard needs charging. Okie doke, nevermore. Enjoy your lurk.
これは風見さん。おはようございます。
Right. Good morning. Sorry to cut the pleasantries short, but I got a question for you.
はい、何でもお尋ねください。
Komine Sachi, what exactly are you holding in your hand?
竹ぼうきであります。
That's not what I meant. Calm yourself, Kazumi Yuji. This is an endurance test. You gotta wear her down slowly. What is that you've got tied to the end of your broom?
文化包丁であります。
I see. Next question. What exactly you're doing with that amateurish weapon of yours?
来たるべき本土決戦に向けて鍛錬をしておりました。
This just raises even more questions. Sachi, my friend, do you know what year it is?
2012年であります。
It's 2012, guys, apparently. And when did the Second World War end?
1945年であります。
Alright then, let me repeat my question. What the hell are you doing?
また最初から説明をお望みでしょうか。
Okay, just forget it. I knew the girl had a few screws loose, but I had no idea things were this bad. Unless she's trying to catch my attention by acting bizarrely, like she was last night? In that case, maybe I should casually play along while pretending I haven't realized. I'm not sure I understand. But it's nice to see you're so enthusiastic. From force of habit, I dropped my hand onto Sachi's head and mussed her hair around a little. God damn it. She responds with an odd little squeal. Are you trying to be moe or something?
はい。
It's nothing.
マキちゃんはもう出かけたんですか？
Yeah. She marched off cheerfully just a few minutes ago.
本来ならマキちゃんの門出をお見送りしたかったところなのですが。
Don't worry about it. It's bad luck to make too much of a fuss about these things.
きっとマキちゃんはまた一回り成長してしまうんでしょうね。私を追い抜いて一人でどんどん強くなっちゃうんでしょうね。
I don't know. If you ask me, the kid's still a total amateur. She's got a hell of a long way to go.
そうでしょうか。それでもそんなマキちゃんを相手に私は不覚を取りました。というかパンツを取られました。
Yeah, that did happen.
シナリオ進行度の確認なのよさ。
Okay, we're like 3/5 of the way through. Cool.
つまり私はミソッカス以下ということなのでしょうか。
Oh god. Wait a second. Are you training because you're upset about being beaten by Makina?
いけませんか？
I mean, not really. But you really do hate losing, don't you? I swear, you get all stubborn about the strangest things. Stop mussing her hair. Dropping my hand on Sachi's head once again, I gave her a few vigorous scritches. But for some reason, she responds by pouting up at me sulkily.
こんなことではごまかされません。風見さんはずるいです。マキちゃんばっかり可愛がって、
Oh my god.
私のことはどうでもいいというのですか？
That's not really the issue here.
では、私のようなクソメイドごときがパンツを履くのは生意気だと、そういうことなのでしょうか？
Where did this leap in logic come from? You're kind of a pain in the neck these days, Sachi.
すみません。 うざさ爆発なのは自分でも理解しているのですが、小峰幸、少し泣かせていただいてよろしいでしょうか。
Sachi. Don't cry, damn it. What do you want from me? Just come out and say it!
はい、マキちゃん不在の間はマキちゃんの代わりにぜひ私を可愛がってください。
Oh my god, she wants to ride the Kazumi train. You're one fearsome woman, Komine Sachi. Do you even understand what you're saying?
はい、もちろんです。それにマキちゃんの許可も得ています。
Do we just get pimped out by our own not daughter? We're getting pimped out by our own not daughter. Makina approved this.
はい、それは昨夜のことです。マキちゃん、明日の準備はもうできてるの？
おい、バッチシなのよさ。
パジャマと歯ブラシはちゃんと持った？
つか、別に用意とかいらねえのよ。健康な体と中学生レベルの頭があれば、あとはパンツ一丁で十分なのよさ。他は全部会社が用意してくれっから心配ねえのよ。
でも着替えのパンツぐらいは
足りなきゃ買うし、お財布はサムおじさんのビッグなお財布があるから大丈夫。
じゃあもう私にできることってないのかな？
嬉しいけど、別にそんな心配せんでもいいのよ。
でもマキちゃんは戦地に行くんじゃろ？死んだらいけんよ。
うん、別に死地に行くわけじゃないし、死にもしないと思うけど、ありがとね、サッチー。そんじゃあサッチーには私が留守の間、パパのお世話を頼んじゃおうかな。
Do not, no.
風見さんのお世話？
Oh no.
パパは大丈夫だって言ってんけど、まだ加減が下手くそで、たまにカップ握りつぶしたりするし、そういうとこをフォローしてあげてほしいのよさ。
Did Sachi just take this as I can sleep with him?
わかった。一生懸命お世話するね。
つってもパパはツンデレだから、お世話しますって言っても不要だとか言って素直には従わないのよさ。
ああ、それはなんとなく想像がつくよ。
そんな時はあれよ、目と鼻の間からふにゃーっとした声出して「可愛がってよ」って言えばオゲなのよ。
Oh.
これ練習してみ。
かわいがってよ。
よーし、なかなかいいぞクソメイド。もう一度だ。もっと私を可愛がってよ。かかれ。
もっと私を可愛がってよ。
Oh my god.
風見さんになら何をされてもいいんです。私上目使いで。はい。
風見さんになら何をされてもいいんです。
Oh my god.
いや、よかねえだろ、冷静に考えたらよ。
あ、やっぱりダメなんだ。ちょっとがっかりだよ、マキちゃん。
口までは許す。
God fucking damn it.
あ、それはちょっと嬉しいよ、マキちゃん。というわけですので、マキちゃんの代わりに容赦なく可愛がればいいじゃないですか、この小峰幸を。
Lavish my love, huh?
風見さんさえよろしければ、あちらの茂みでいかがですか？
I'm sorry, what now? A highly attractive proposal, but no. Maybe next time.
幸がっかりです。
Don't say that. I'm willing to do something else, if you want.
ですが、そこまでの許可は下りていませんので。
Okay, let's take a step back here. Try to get your mind out of that gutter for a minute, alright?
風見さんは時々わけのわからないことを言い出しますよね。
Look who's talking.
私、メイドですから。
I hope you don't actually think that explains everything. Well, anyway. It's fine that you're training, but I'm not too pleased to see you using an actual blade.
大丈夫です。それは切れなくなった生倉包丁の刃を落としたものです。
Right. But it's still a dangerous hunk of metal. When you're training without supervision, it's preferable to use wooden weaponry.
木刀ですか?
It doesn't have to be an actual replica or anything. A stick could work just as well. Here, I'll make you one. Taking Sachi's broom from her hands, I remove the knife she's tied to it, then pick up a branch out of the grass and cut it down to a suitable size. You want it to be around half the length of your arms, so this should be about right. Here, try holding it. Something wrong?
今どうやったのですか?
What do you mean?
そんな刃を落とした包丁でさもあっさりと不思議です。サイボーグパワーなのですか?
It's easy once you get the hang of it. Just like chopping wood, really. Here, see?
やっぱり風見さんはすごいです。ただものではありません。何者ですか?
When you act that impressed by something this trivial, it kind of feels like you're making fun of me.
私にもできるでしょうか?
Can't hurt to give it a try.
はい。では、ふんす。
Oh no, she got the knife again.
あ、ダメです。やはり力が足りないのでしょうか?
Strength isn't really that important. If you use the knife's own weight, it'll move fast enough to get the job done. My master used to say, it's all about willpower and perseverance. But it's really just a simple physics problem. Cutting and chopping are two different things. In one case, you're forcing a blade through something. In the other, you're getting the cut started and letting the rest happen naturally. I guess this is a little hard to explain.
なんでしょう。不思議とおっしゃることの意味がなんとなく理解できるような気がします。私が以前図書室で DVD の整理をしていた時、うっかり手を滑らせてディスクを床に落としてしまったのですが、落としたディスクがそれはもう綺麗に真っ二つに割れたんです。おそらくですが、落とした角度とか速度が偶然にも複雑に重なった結果、綺麗に分断されたのだと思うのですが、それと似たような感じなのでしょうか?
Yeah, more or less. If you know the properties of your object and apply the appropriate amount of pressure, you can cut through basically anything.
何でもですか?
It's kind of an exaggeration. Although my master did tell me she could cut through the tread of a tank with a military sword.
風見さんの師匠は化け物なのですか?
Yes, she was. Wish you hadn't asked that. It's painfully difficult to deny. I don't want to speak ill of my own master, but you can chalk that one up to as the boasting of a drunkard. That said, can't quite shake the feeling that woman just might have pulled it off. Not to repeat myself, but it all comes down to experience. The more things you experience, the more you'll learn how to do.
習うより慣れろということでしょうか?
It's true that some people can figure things out just by reading about them in a book. Like my sister or Makina. But people like you and me don't really have that option. We've got to drill that knowledge into our bodies through sheer repetition. Picking up the branch I chopped down to size, I brandish it at Sachi as if it's a dagger. Alright then. I guess I'll show you a little love. Come at me. You can use that broom if you want.
はい、わかりました。行きます。やー
Way too obvious. You thrust straight at me. All I have to do is step back and to the side. Alright, he gets to be confident, military bro now. You're throwing yourself off balance. If you're going to lean into your attack, let your body fall forward as you do. Look, you're too focused on my upper body. You're wide open below the belt. Remember that slide dash Makina hit you with yesterday? She comes in faster and ducks her body lower. You want to close the distance in a single natural movement. Slide down toward your opponent. Let gravity do the work, not your muscles. No! You're not a goddamn torpedo! Don't charge blindly at your target. Watch your opponent's face. Listen up. In a close-range fight like this, your enemy's gonna look for signs of emotion in your eyes. Let him maintain eye contact. Charge forward while steadily lowering your head. Pretend you're a human pendulum. From his perspective, your eyes aren't getting any closer, but you'll actually be shortening the distance between you. Throw off his perception of space. That's the essence of the slide dash. Give it a try.
Yeah.
Alright, not half bad. However... What's the matter? I'm barely applying any force. Try to get back up. Sense the flow of combat and learn how to apply your power. Push, pull, and turn. When you stop wasting your strength, you'll start to see what really matters. And once you gain mastery over your own movements, you'll know how to stop someone entirely.
言いたくはないのですが、しんどいです。そろそろご容赦を。
It's not like I'm holding you still. You're just stiffening up. Let your thighs and back go limp.
立てました。
You can bumble around all you like when you're just playing pretend, but don't get too cocky. It might kill you.
はい、小野が未熟を痛感しました。笑わなくてもいいじゃないですか。風見さんは時々意地悪です。
Right, sorry. I was kind of amused by how full of myself I've gotten, that's all. Dumb kids that get cocky end up dead. Asako told me that exact same thing countless times. At some point, I stopped getting the lectures and started giving them. It's hard not to laugh at that.
それでですね、マキちゃんに負けないようにするには、私は何から始めるべきなのでしょうか。
You really are a sore loser, Sachi.
一方その頃、イリス・マキナは送迎バスの中で隣に座った男の弁当の中身を見ながらダラダラとよだれを垂らしていた。
I'm sorry, Keska fuck? Who is this now? Why is there suddenly a narrator? ants go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. I don't know the rest of the song. Oh my god, I've heard it so long. The ants go marching.
水前、これぞ水前。ボタボタと容赦なく垂れ落ちるよだれ。一向に泣き止む気配のない腹の虫。男は思わず少女に声をかけた。
腹減ってるのか？
朝ごはんはリンゴとヨーグルトしか食べてこなかったのよさ。
少し食うか？
Well, buddy, you just lost your lunch.
悪いね。じゃあその唐揚げを所望するのよ。
おい、それメインのおかずだ。
2つあんだし、1個あげてもいいかなって思わん？
ずうずうしいやつだな。まあいい、1つだけだぞ。おい、俺が食わせるのか
？Oh my god.
なんで俺がこんなことを。俺、
うめえ。ついでにご飯も。
わかったよ。たく。というか、本当にお前は何なんだ？なぜお前
キャンプのしおり見てねえの？後期教育課程参加者の中に私の名前もちゃんと載ってるのよ。
まさか今回途中参加する外資の女ってお前なのか？
そりゃそうよ。他に女の子乗ってねえべよ。
嘘だろ？
Nope.
私の人生嘘だろの連続なのよさ。軍人が現実から目を背けるようになったらおしまいなのよ。
俺たちは軍人じゃない、公務員だ。
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
おう、そうな。そんで日本からいろいろなものを取り上げたサムおじさんの命令で私はこのバスに乗ってるのよさ。ぬーじゃねえのよ。次はシューマイが食べたいのよ。
Oh my god. Just give up your lunch, dude.
お前全部食っちまう気か？
おう、そんじゃ上に乗ってるグリーンピースは返してあげるのよさ。
すべてを取り上げておいて少しずつ返却し、強制的に懐の深さを見せつける。それがアメリカ。これぞアメリカのやり方なのだ。
Wow. Wow. That's America, folks. Oh my god. That happened.
ああ、ねえ、さっちゃん。あのさ、有事見なかった？もうすぐ晩ご飯の時間だから食べにおいでって伝えたいんだけど。
I'm just gonna do another save to do another save. Okay, we're good. I'm just seeing if the scene changes, to see just if we've progressed any more technically. So far, we have not. But that's fine.
あ、はい。風見さんでしたら、夕方の5時頃に散歩に行ってくるとおっしゃって、園外に出て行かれましたよ。何時頃に戻るって言ってた？すみません。そこまではお伺いしていません。困るなあ。時間通りに食べてくれないと食器が片付かないんだけどな。これはまたいいなことを申されますね。以前の天音さんでしたら、風見さんが何時間遅れようとニヤニヤしながら待っていたではありませんか。
Well, it has been a year, and it's very clear he's kind of got a thing with his not daughter Makina going on. She knows to step back, I think.
ニヤニヤとは失敬な。していなかったとでも？
Oh, she totally was.
そりゃあね。昔はさ、なんつうの？残業で帰りの遅い旦那を待つ若妻プレイ？遅くなるときはちゃんと電話するんだぞ。 みたいなノリでちょっと楽しんでたかもしれないけど、今は私寮母だし、妻じゃなくてお母さんだからさ。
Okay, yeah.
子
Just
供
go
と
with
一緒に
that.
ご飯食べてくれた方が手間がないっていうか。わ
Yeah, nice try.
かります。あまねさんは女から母親になったということですね。それはそれで、なんだか女を諦めたみたいな言い方で釈然としないわね。
あまねー、お腹すいたわよ。今日の晩ご飯何？
ああ、チーズインハンバーグか。昨日の残りのカレーだけど、どっちがいい？
どっちも捨てがたいわね。ハンバーグの付け合わせは何？
キャロットグラッセとベイクドポテトに真っ赤なナポリタンスパゲティ。合計972キロカロリー。
I just had pasta and stuff for dinner, but I'm now hungry again listening to that.
ちなみにカレーはカツカレーにするから1016キロカロリーだよ。
Oh, that's also real. I can't decide either. I can't decide between Hamburg steak with pasta or curry and cutlets. Oh, both sound so good.
カツカレーか。しかも2日目のカレー。悩むわね。でもチーズインハンバーグも。おのれチーズ。ただのハンバーグだったらあっさりと切り捨てられたものを。
だったらハンバーグカレーにすればいいじゃない。悩んだ時は両方取る。それが王者の選択というものよ。
ユミコ、あなたさすがだわ。天才ね。
Michiru, I'm sorry, but everyone is a genius compared to you. I'm sorry. You're still best girl, but holy fuck.
ああ、私は別にそれでも構わないけど、合計すると1290キロカロリー。太るよ。
ああ、平気平気。私ってばいくら食べても太らない体質だから。
死ねばいいのに。
Wow!
なんか言った？
いいえ、何も。いいから夕食にしましょう。
あ、うん。風見さんならきっとすぐに帰ってきますよ。
何？ユージどっか行ったの？
Yeah, I ran away to America for another year.
散歩だそうです。
ショウさん、私はいつも通りライスを少なめにしてちょうだい。
はいはい。その分夜食用におにぎりにするのね。具は何がいい？
小餅昆布。
はいはい。
Okay.
結局その日、ユージが寮に戻ることはなかった。
Oh. Okay. Why didn't he? Although I did give them a call earlier as a matter of courtesy, in the end, I don't make it back to Mihama Academy dormitory until morning. It's not that I was reluctant to accept their hospitality. I was just concerned that what might be going on with Makina's family. Oh god, yeah, no shit. Oh, so he was checking up on them. After Makina's little, hi mom, I'm home. From like 100 meters away. With help from some old acquaintances, I went around picking up bits of information wherever I could. And before I knew it, the entire night had slipped right by. Unfortunately, useful information can be surprisingly difficult to come by. In total, I met up with 2 former civil servants and 3 information brokers, and ended up blowing over 200,000 yen in a single night. But their intel wasn't particularly helpful. In fact, I already knew most of it. I'm starting to regret not swallowing my pride and asking JB or Sakaki for help. Definitely would have been cheaper, if nothing else, when I realized the sky was beginning to glow in the east. Returning to my room in the dorm, I changed into my running suit and did a quick three laps around the neighborhood. Guess I'm still not really used to this. I hadn't really expected that having 2 arms of different weights would make it so difficult to run. I'm pretty used to it by now, but whenever I go for a long run, it still feels like I'm straining my left leg more than the right. I did try removing my artificial arm entirely, but that was just awkward. I also experimented with the opposite approach, tying additional ballast to the lightweight prosthetic. But for some reason, that put a serious strain on my lower back. When you can't completely adjust for a plane's propeller torque by adjusting the trim tabs, you have to rely on the man at the rudder to compensate. Same deal here. I gotta learn how to deal with this on my end. Yeah, true. Okay, I get. Yeah, it's been a year, but you still gotta get used to. I got full weight arm right here, and then I got light as a feather right here. That is gonna throw him off when you run, because you don't run with your arms, by your side. That just looks weird. You gotta get into that momentum, moving your arms with it, and one being heavier than the other is gonna throw you off. I get it. But he'll eventually compensate. Eventually.
こら、ユージ
Oh, Amane. Morning.
あまねかじゃないでしょ昨日はどこ行ってたのよ
Out for a run. Didn't I tell you over the phone? I was poking around to see if it's really safe for Makina to spend some time in this country.
電話してきたの9時過ぎじゃん私、ユージのためにご飯用意して待ってたのに
Sorry about that. I was in transit for longer than I expected, so I didn't really have a chance to call. The information broker Asuko used to rely on had moved his operation from Atsuki to Zama. Tracking him down had eaten up more time than I'd anticipated.
はあそれで結局マキナの家のことは何か分かったの
Bupkis. Not much. The main family and branch family don't seem to be planning anything too dramatic at present. I did hear that Makina's mother has gone abroad, but I don't know where, and it's basically just a rumor. Yeah, I'd leave the country too if I suddenly had pot shots at my office window.
それって結局マキナは日本にいても大丈夫ってこと
I've asked a number of people and organizations to inform me if there's any sign of danger. I think we're relatively safe for the moment.
そっかならいいんだけどさもしまた何かあって日本を離れるようなことがあったら今度は事前にちゃんと教えてほしいの
Well...
うん行き先とかは言えないのは分かってるよでも前みたいに消息不明ってのは勘弁してよみんな心配したんだよ
Sorry.
私もさマキナのこと考えると暗くなるからなるべく考えないようにしてたんだけどダメなんだよ食事の用意をしてればマキナちゃんと食べてるのかなとか考えちゃうし気晴らしに服を買いに行っても気がつくと自分の服よりマキナの服を選んでたりしてハッとするのよね昨日さっちゃんにも言われたけどなんか私ほんと母親みたいだよね
Yep. She's very much a den mother. Don't worry. I've been taking care of Makina.
まあそういうあんたも十分心配なんだけどね
It's not like I'm gonna lose an arm. Oh, wait. What, me? Please. You really are thinking like a neurotic old lady.
腕なくすような大怪我して帰ってきたくせに偉そうに言わないの
When you put it that way, true enough. Sorry.
大体あんた昨日はどこに泊まったのよ
It wasn't a problem. I can get by fine on my own. I slept in my car last night.
車買ったの
Nope. I'm just borrowing it from an old friend of mine.
へえ、どうなの？
It's heavy. Doesn't turn, doesn't stop, doesn't go straight, and it guzzles gasoline.
アメ車？
Yeah. That's right.
ねえ、ユージ。
Oh no. The answer's no.
私まだ何も言ってないし。
You want to take it for a spin, right? Tough luck. The car doesn't belong to me. Can't let you destroy it.
大丈夫。無茶しないし、ちょっとその辺くるっと回るだけ。ね、ダメ？
No means no.
おっぱい触らせてあげるって言ってもダメ？
His one weakness, he loves big boobs. Look here, woman. Don't think offering up your tits is enough to make me do your bidding. Yes, it is. If you're under the impression that men will obey anyone who offers them access to breasts, you're sorely mistaken. That said, I suppose it does turn out that way every once in a while. You fucking... If you manage to start the thing up, I'll let you drive it. When I offer Amani the key under that condition, she happily snatches it from my hand and slides into the driver's seat. She pushes the key into its slot, activating the fuel pump. Then presses her foot down on the accelerator twice before turning the ignition. The engine immediately coughs to life. The finicky machine proceeds to wheeze and protest for some time, but Amane soothes it with patience and care. As she waits for the water temperature to rise, she moves her foot experimentally against the brake. Stomping down on the accelerator right about now would stall that engine in an instant. And once it stops, this car won't start up again for quite some time. It's a seriously cranky vehicle, to be honest. Speaking as someone who spent some time in this thing with Danny during my years in America, I can tell you that even starting it up is no easy task. Oh yeah, that's right. This is Danny's car. The good old Daniel Bone. He died, apparently. At some... I can't believe Danny just off-screen just mentioned, yeah, Danny died. He left his car here in Japan because he was where he was last, I guess. But, like, come on. Danny was cool. Poor Danny. Amane managed that much perfectly on her first try, so I guess I don't have any grounds to complain. Promise is a promise, right? Sighing quietly to myself, I open the passenger door and take my seat. Hey! Don't go too fast!
後輪軸とドラ車の間でシャーシが歪むのかな。アクセル開けると左に曲がってくよね。
I don't care! Just slow down, damn it!
なんだこのブレーキ。すっかすかで踏んでも全然効かないし、奥の方でやっとグギュって効く感じ。タッチも気持ち悪い。これじゃブレーキで姿勢作れないじゃん。
Oh my god. Will you please just watch where you're going?
おろろろろろ。おいおい、全然曲がんないじゃん。つかタイヤ終わってない。全然熱入らないし、ハンドル切ってんのにまっすぐ進むよ。
Damn it, Amane. Are you listening to a word I'm saying?
つうか、この車、右と左でハンドルの切れ角違うくない？なんかサスもボヨンボヨンだし、面白い。
Seriously, stop ignoring me.
あ、そうか。ハンドルじゃなくてアクセルで曲がるんだ。ふむふむ。なんとなく分かってきた。こうか。
Damn it, Amane!
おっ
内輪の荷重が抜けるとロスっちゃうね。エンジンの重さ利用して前につんのめりながらアクセルでリアに荷重残す感じで回ればいいのかな。ほいっと。いい感じ。あれ車体よれてる。ほら、ドアとピラーの間に隙間ができてる。見て見て。
Danny, what did you do to this fucking car? Oh my god. Yeah, fine. Whatever. Glad you're enjoying yourself, Amane.
でもこのガサツさが好き。V8 最高。
Whatever you say. I spent plenty of time in the passenger seat next to a certain individual who takes out her pent-up frustrations on the tires and gas tank of her flashy yellow car. So I suppose I'm kind of accustomed to women driving like complete maniacs. That said, unlike the luxury sports vehicle that Blonde plays around with, Danny's car is a beat-up old pile of junk. There's no telling when the engine might blow, or a tire pop off. In that sense, this little jaunt was definitely a thrill ride of the first order.
なんかごめんね。馬力のある車乗ったのなんて久しぶりだったから、ちょっとはしゃいじゃったかな。
Get, you're kind of a speed demon behind the wheel. We get it. Ugh. Oh, look what you did to these poor tires.
だからごめんって。怖かった？
I was half expecting the whole damn car to break apart.
すっごいボディがよれるしね。よれてる最中はいいんだけど、コーナー終わった時に来る寄り戻しが怖いよね。一気にブルッと来たかと思えば、あさっての方向に寄ってくし。
I think I've learned my lesson. I'll be driving on the way back.
あー、ごめん。変な意味じゃないけど、私、人の運転する車って苦手なのよ。
Oh my god. I don't think that's too unusual.
昔ちょっとさ、人の運転する車でひどい目に遭っちゃって、それ以来自分で運転する車以外はおっかなくて、帰りはゆっくり運転するからね。
I highly doubt you would actually take it slow. It's Amane. Alright, fine. It's not that I don't trust Amane's ability as a driver. I mean, it's honestly pretty amazing that she managed to drive a car as ornery and massive as this one that fast without smashing into anything. And she clearly knows how to adjust her driving based on the quirks of whatever vehicle she's controlling. Driving quickly isn't everything, but I think it's fair to say that she'd beat the pants off me in a drag race. I don't know, could she take a foreign sports car and race a jet down a runway so you can huck a turkey into the engine? I'm never gonna get over that. The fact that he forced a man to basically make his car go all cylinders firing to catch up to a jet on takeoff just so he can take a frozen turkey and throw it into the engine intake. All to stop it without everything just, completely, collapsing in on itself. I'm never gonna get over that. That was just wild. Why is Grisaia like this?
一方その頃、イリス・マキナは愉快な無屈的仲間たちと一緒にお山で楽しくピクニックをエンジョイしていた。
Seriously, why is there a narrator now, of all times? A few dozen charmingly smelling... Oh no, oh god. Alright.
おい。
何さ。
まさか、お前が俺のバディなのか？
Well, have fun, dude.
教官殿の話聞いてなかったの？名前を呼ばれた順にペアを組めって言われたじゃんかさ。
冗談なんだろ？
人生なんてそんなもんなのよさ。 私はイリスマキナ一等兵。まあとりあえずよろしく。
森口博信一等陸士だ。
おお、いつまでくっちゃべってる気だ貴様ら。バディの確認が済んでるならさっさと整列せんか。この薄のろどもめ。どいつもこいつも揃って間抜け面を晒しやがって。ここは間抜けの見本市か。
Ah, yeah, gotta love the nasty drill sergeants.
レンジャー声小さい。レンジャーいいかこのクソ間抜けども。俺はお前らのようなクズが大嫌いだ。貴様らのような演習率はおよそ3でのんきに育ってきた連中を見るとヘドが出る。俺の仕事は貴様らを一発のレンジャーに育て上げることじゃない。貴様らをいじめにいじめ泣きながらもうやめますと言うまでいじめる気。ただでさえ潤沢ではない防衛費から貴様らクソ虫の餌代を節約するのが俺の仕事だ。わかったか。レンジャー
Oh my god.
検体で威張り散らすだけのためにバッジをもらいに来た間抜けどもめ。この俺が指導する以上はガムのおまけみたいに簡単にもらえると思うなよ。レンジャーよーし全員その場にせーレンジャー第一波前方30態度の線まで早がけ前レンジャーバカモン戦士だ。戻って最初からやり直せ。3ヶ月の規則無念で何を習ってきたんだ貴様ら。
Oh my.
のバカが
レンジャ
国防を口にすれば笑われる。そんな組織の中で選び抜かれた精鋭たちの地獄の幕は開かれた。
So why does Makina's after story so far the only one with a fucking narrator? Why is it the only one that has a narrator for no reason? Halfway through, mind you, too.
身を削り泥をはみ想像を絶する厳しい訓練が今始まる。この世のありとあらゆる理不尽が平然と横行するこの地獄。彼らの見据える先にあるのは果たして栄えあるダイヤの気象かはたまた草むす屍か。どうなるイリス・マキナ。どうなる。
That happened.
セーブな
Oh, okay, we're actually getting pretty close.
シナリオ進行度の確認なのよさ。
Okay, we have 1/4 of the story left. That's it. Cool. And, okay, we still got plenty of time for a stream today. Awesome sauce. It's already been 3 days since Makina set off for her training. I came to Japan as her escort. Now that she's in the hands of the company, I don't have much to do with myself. I'm almost tempted to put on my old school uniform and casually show up for a few classes. But unfortunately, it seems like Mihama's been having a lot of study hall periods and canceled lectures lately. Probably has something to do with the decrease in the size of the student body. I'm stroking my chin thoughtfully, pondering how to make productive use of my time, when an irritating young lady carrying a stuffed armadillo suddenly appears before me. Michiru?
あー、
Michiru.
だる。めんどくさいわね。まったくもう。
Swinging her armadillo back and forth, Michiru does her best impression of a woman in need, grumbling to herself in a clear stage whisper. A kind and patient man would probably indulge her with a, "What's wrong, Michiru?" at this point. But unfortunately, I'm something of a cranky contrarian, and this little act of hers rubs me the wrong way. Accordingly, I ignore her.
あー、そうだる。めんどくさいな。あー、本当にめんどくさいったらありゃしない。ちょっとユージってば、 あんた何しかとしてんのよ。
Hey, Eugene? Not sure who you're supposed to be, but someone needs you.
牛二じゃなくてユージ。あんたに言ってんのよ、あんた。
You need something from me?
あんた、暇そうね。
Are you offering to take me out for some fun?
なんでそうなるのよ。
Oh, so that wasn't it? Too bad. In that case, you can be on your way. Later, Michiru.
あ、うん。じゃあ、また。
He fucking fell for it! Well then. Seems even Michiru's beginning to treat me like a layabout. They say standing by is an important duty in its own right, but I'm beginning to think I should find some hobbies aside from just reading.
ちょっとなんで追い返したなんかうまいこと丸め込むようにして追い返すんじゃないわよ
Oh, she's so easy to manipulate. It's amazing. But also, my god, this is my best girl, and she's the butt of every joke. She's the one that's so easy to manipulate. And gets, like, so embarrassed all the time. Why is this my best girl? Get noticed? Pretty impressive for a blonde.
あんたね、世界中の金髪に一発ずつ殴られてきなさいよ
What's this about? If you need something from me, then just come out and say it.
別にあんたになんか用事なんてないわよ
Okay, then bye. Oh no, she's gonna fall for it again, isn't she? I see. That's too bad. See you later, Michiru.
だから追い返そうとすんなっつの蹴っ飛ばすわよ
Just tell me what you want already. Depending on the nature of your request, I might consider lending a hand.
別にあんたの助けなんか借りないんだからね勘違いしないでよね
Stop being tsundere! Then don't bother me in the first place. This is seriously annoying.
もう不愉快とかちょっと傷つくからそういう言い方やめてこの野郎
Stop hitting me with that armadillo! It doesn't hurt, but it's still pissing me off.
あんたが悪いんでしょ私の話全然真面目に聞く気ないし
You are not telling him what you need. Holy crap! Yeah, sorry. Seriously though, what's with the armadillo?
ああこれはあれよ幸よ
Keska fuck. I see. The armadillo is Sachi.
うんそう
Okay. Wait just a moment, Michiru. I'll call an ambulance.
懐から携帯を出すな
Everything's going to be alright. We'll get you the help you need at the hospital. You're just a little tired. Once you get some rest, you'll be back in fighting shape in no time.
本当に電話しようとするな
Come on, though. You can't tell me the difference between Sachi and an armadillo. Like, you can't tell the difference. I gotta learn to read. That's right up there with mistaking a maggot for a grain of rice. I think I'm gonna cry.
違うもうそうじゃなくてああもうどっから説明すればいいのよ
How about you try explaining? That might be your first step. Try explaining what the hell's going on.
みちる様しっかりしてくださいラフー
What the hell was that? Seems like Sachi's backing me up.
だもうだからこれはサチじゃなくてアルマジロ。
Then why does it have Sachi's voice? Hey, Corky. It's going alright. How are you? Ichiru. You've come to your senses.
最初からおかしくなってないわよ。それはサチから預かったの。
Oh, man. What do you mean?
なんかよくわかんないけど、サチってばマキナに勝つための修行に出るとか言い出して。
Oh no. She's training for the rematch. So in the meantime, she gave her an armadillo with a voice box. She gave her an armadillo with a voice box to keep her in line. You gotta be kidding me. They're stopping Michiru from being an idiot by essentially giving her Tickle Me Elmo. Oh my god. So, mainly really tired? Nah. It's just like work or something that's just kind of dragging you down a bit. Still a little stiff from work. I can relate to, well, you know, work and just tiring you out. Still feeling it. Still absolutely feeling it. I woke up at 2 a.m., so I am just tired. Now, why would you do something like that? That's your problem right there. Work was easy today? Well, that's good. That's good, at least. At least work was easy. Yeah, we always love it when it's an easy day at work. And speaking of easy, clicking that link and hitting follow is also very quite easy. That link is going to take you right to the wonderful Corky Bug. Mermaid VTuber that plays, obviously, some Legend of Zelda. If I remember correctly, we'll do some Bible study from time to time as well, and also plays some more multiplayer party-style games with a group of friends. And also, in 2 days' time from when this stream is, they're showing off a new and updated model. So, if you want to see this mermaid become even more majestic, tune in on the 21st. Bad dreams and heat. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. I've woken up in a sweat. I get it. I 100% get it. You're welcome, Corky. Yeah, we're gonna get back into weekly studies after Katie's stuff. There we go. There we go. Weekly Bible study. It's a big book. There's a lot of things to read and ponder over, for sure. Definitely a lot. I mean, I'm pretty sure... Don't quote me, but isn't the Bible like the #1, you know, best-selling book of just, you know, all time? Just because it's literally been around for centuries? How many other books can say they've been around for centuries? Not too many. I mean, there definitely are some, but the Bible's like the one that comes to mind. The next one, at least for me, that comes to mind is the Epic of Gilgamesh. That was all written on tablets and then, you know, eventually translated into a book. don't think I should be cracking my neck as much as I do. Oh well. No, I think so. It sounds right that it'd be the best-selling. You know what? Out of just pure curiosity's sake, I'm gonna look it up. Just to see. Best-selling book of all time. Best-selling copies of... Those are... No... Those are actual just regular books. Those are book series. Hold on. According to Guinness World Records as of 1995, okay, a little outdated, the Bible is the best-sold book of all time with an estimated 5 billion copies sold and distributed. Sales estimates for other printed religious texts include at least 800 million of the Quran, 190 mil of the Book of Mormon. Single publishers produced over 100 million copies of the Bhagavad Gita. Wow. Yeah, even just looking at all the other categories... Just all the other categories, they only hit, like, 500 mil. So, yeah, Bible, like, hands down. Bible, like, hands down. If as of 1995, it's at 5 billion, like, over 5 billion, and every other one is only, like, not even at half of 1 billion, yeah, it's definitely the best-selling book of all time. And this needs to charge. Again, it does not surprise me in the slightest. Ooh. But I'm amazed the citation only goes from 19... Like, is that a 1995 citation, but they've never had to update it since? I mean, it's a record that is gonna be really hard-pressed to be beaten. Hey, Golden. How's it going, buddy?
でっかいリュックサック背負ってどっか行っちゃったのよ。
It's 97 degrees Fahrenheit with a real feel of 108. Oh, thank you for putting it in Celsius. Thank you. Thank you for converting from freedom units. Yeah, that's not great. Oh yeah, you're still on vacation in Fiji, aren't you? So of course it would be hot. It's Fiji. Go to a pool or the beach, man. Or just soak in all those rays. Okay, no one actually uses Kelvin casually to you know, say what temperature it is. I'm not in Fiji anymore. I'm in Nauru. Okay. Where is Nauru? Oh, Micronesia, okay. Northeast of Australia. Alright. Close to the Aussies. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. Yeah, what water, man? Go swimming or something. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about having to keep cool. I'm 33 miles south of the equator. Oh, okay. So, you're near one of the hottest points on Earth. The country is smaller than my hometown. Well, this is what you do, Golden. this isn't going to help with the heat or anything, but this is what you do. You go to one end of Nauru, then you walk to the other end, and then when you come back, you can say, yeah, I've casually walked across the country. Just casually say it, I've walked across the country, no problem. Didn't even break a sweat. Don't elaborate. Don't elaborate, like, at all. Just say, I've walked the length of an entire country. Oh, I've already done that? Okay. Nice. But I most definitely broke a sweat. Okay, but no one else needs to know that part. Just like they don't need to know that the country was really small. She's gonna give me a sunburn. That's what suntan lotion's for. You gotta slather yourself in that stuff. And even if that fails, well, aloe is, well, it's a godsend. Honestly. It's so soothing. I literally had to practically bathe in it after burning my shoulders. Ooh, that was not fun. The only two countries smaller than it are the Vatican and Monaco. Oh yeah, the Vatican City is its own country and literally a city. Literally a city. The whole country is 22 square kilometers. Yeah, that's tiny. That's definitely tiny. Okay. Alright, 21, so it's even smaller. Oh, you're good. Ah. Was losing to Makina really that much of a shock for her? Oh, yeah, after the thing that happened at the curry dinner party. Oh, good lord.
で、まあ、しばらく戻ってこれないから、これを私だと思って常におそばに置いてくださいって言って、この幸お手製のぬいぐるみを置いていったのよ。
Ah. So that's your replacement Sachi then?
そうよ。最初からそう言ってるじゃないのよ。
No, you weren't. You were just saying this is Sachi. It really isn't.
あれ?
God, you're hopeless. Well, whatever. I understand why you've got the armadillo. What do you want from me exactly?
だから別にあんたに頼みたいことなんてないんだからね。勘違いしないでよね。
Cut the soon. Alright, get lost then.
はあ、あんた全然分かってない。なんかもうあんたと会話してると疲れるわ。
That's my line. I don't have to hear with this crap, you stupid tsundere.
いい？ツンデレが勘違いしないでと言ったら勘違いするの。あんたなんか匂わないと言ったらあんたに用があるってことなの。わかる？
No! I don't really want to. Basically, I can just assume you're saying the opposite of what you mean.
そういうこと。いい？これ大事よ。押すなと言ったら押す。メモしておきなさい。
Alright, whatever. So, what is it you actually want?
あんた、私の買い物に付き合いなさいよ。
Why was that so hard just to say from the beginning instead of jumping through all this? You wasted all this time working up to that?
何よ。嫌なの？
Fine, fine. I'll tag along. I'm not crazy about the idea, but it definitely beats getting into another prolonged argument with this lunatic. What are you shopping for?
ラグよ、ラグ。
A rug?
そう。もうだいぶ暑くなってきたし、部屋の真ん中にいぐさのラグとか敷いたら涼しげでいい感じじゃない？
What? Oh, okay. Okay. Ah. The flooring in the dorm does get pretty warm. You want an area rug for your bedroom, basically?
そういうこと。ほら、あれって結構大きいじゃない？一人で運ぶの無理だし、サチいないし、あんた暇そうだし、手伝わせてあげようっていうこの私の優しさ。
Or something like
なんか
that.
そんな感じよ。
Couldn't you just ask Amane to drive you over in the mini truck?
あんた、この私にアマネの運転する車に乗れっていうの。この鬼、悪魔、人でなし。
Oh. Right. I forgot all about that. No point traumatizing you all over again. Want me to drive instead of Amane?
いいわよ。駅の反対側にあるホームセンターで買うから、二人で抱えて帰ってくればいいじゃない。
I don't really mind, but I think it's gonna be kinda tough.
いいから、うだうだ言ってないで行くわよ。
Wait, are you bringing that armadillo along with you? It's true that I have some time in my hands. And Michiru's helpless enough to rely on a stuffed animal in Sachi's absence. I suppose it can't hurt to offer her some assistance every once in a while. I mean, if she just told me what she wanted from the start, it's not like I would have turned her down. But, no. For some reason, the girl had just had to make everything confusing by dialing that stupid tsundere act up to 11. Apparently Japan hasn't managed to escape its tsundere boom in the year I spent abroad. There's gotta be something seriously wrong with the moral fabric of a society that celebrates such incredibly annoying behavior. Okay, as much as I find her annoying, again, best girl. Also, apparently tsunderes are my thing. Yeah. Just looking back at a lot of them, yeah. A vast majority are tsundere, so tsundere is my thing. I like tsunderes. Great. I learned this a long time ago. However, if I were to express this opinion in public, I'd be made into a villain. Majority rules. Sadly, that's one principle that applies just about anywhere you go. Eventually, Michiru and I do arrive at the hardware store in question. But as we look around, it soon becomes obvious that she didn't actually bother to measure her available floor space beforehand. Without giving the matter much thought, she randomly picks out something that looks about right.
ちょっと、ユージ、あんたちゃんと持ってるの？なんか重いわよ。
Of course it's heavy. This thing's huge. Seriously, shouldn't you have left the armadillo behind? It can't be easy to carry something else when you've got that oversized stuffed animal under one arm. More fundamentally, this wouldn't be nearly so difficult if Michiru just opted for a basic square rug. But instead, she'd greedily gone with the single largest option. Wasn't that much more expensive than the others, which she claimed made it have better value. I'm just making him more sarcastic than I think the subtitles want him to be. As a result, we're now walking down the street with a heavy 8-foot-long tube under our arms. At a distance, we'd probably look like a pair of medieval soldiers bringing a battering ram to the castle gates. or cadets taking part in the Defense Academy's annual pole toppling match. When you're lugging something like this along, most of the burden usually falls on the man in the back, who ends up pushing the group forward. Naturally, that means I'm bringing up the rear. But Michiru's a good deal shorter than me, and the rug's sloping down toward her. This positioning might actually be making it harder on her. At a glance, it looks like we're both supporting it equally, but appearances can be deceiving with this sort of thing. Want me to take the lead?
そうしたら後ろ下がりになって進行方向的に私の負担が増すって言ったのはあんたじゃないのよ。
Oh yeah, but...
いいからあんたちゃんと力入れなさいよ。
Want me to try shoving it toward you then?
おおいいじゃないいいじゃないやればできるじゃない。いいわよいい感じよ。もっとグイグイ押しなさい。
I see. Rather than lifting the rug, I can focus on pushing it. I'm exerting force in the direction we're moving, and Michiru's basically just clinging onto the end. It's probably much easier on her. Okay, I'm gonna keep pushing.
おー軽い軽い。このまま一気に寮まで帰るわよ。温泉力の限り温泉根性を見せてみろ。
Michiru. Look, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, but you really need to watch where you're walking, or... Halfway through my sentence, I glance up at Michiru. Oh god. Alright, what'd she hit? Only to see her vanish from view with an odd little shriek. Michiru? For an instant, I'm not sure what just happened. Still holding Michiru's rug under my arm, I look around the area in a state of dumbfounded confusion. My eyes find a plastic bin in a garbage collection spot about 20 meters down the road. A familiar Mihama Academy skirt protrudes from its open mouth. 2 legs dangle limply from within. Hey. You gotta be kidding, right? Michiru? Tossing the rug to the ground, I rush desperately over to the trash can. Oh, no. We're not... No! No way. We are not doing something serious now with fucking Michiru on Makina's route. Michiru! Are you alright? Michiru! Pulling Michiru's immobile upper body out of the plastic bin, I spin her around to face me and feel my heart skip a beat. She's clearly unconscious. Her eyes are open, but they're glassy and unfocused. When I look closely, I can see they're quivering convulsively. Okay, wow, this just, like, you know, went from semi-lighthearted to what the hell. Michiru! I quickly ease Michiru onto the ground, and then press her down on my upper chest in an attempt to clear her airway. Come on, Michiru! Don't give up! Get back here, Michiru! Michiru, can you hear me? Pinching her nose, I push my mouth against hers to deliver air into her lungs. I am not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm not doing mouth-to-mouth sound. No. It's alright. Everything's gonna turn out just fine. People are sturdier than you think. She won't die this easily. Hang in there, Michiru. Come back to me, damn it. She got hit by a dump truck. Holy shit. Okay, wow. I thought she maybe just hit Just a... Oh, God. Oh, God. This really got serious. Like, fast. Bastard! Are you the one who hit Michiru?
すみません。急に目の前に現れたので避けようが。
Stop talking and call an ambulance! Borrow an AED from the station while you're at it!
はい。
My own words bring me face to face with a frightening new question. What about her heart? Trying not to panic, I immediately lean down and press my ear against Michiru's uniform. Okay. Thank God, it's still beating! Wake up, Michiru! Just as I bring my face to hers to resume the process of artificial respiration, the pupils of Michiru's eyes shrink to their normal size, and with a sound that resembles the phlegmy cough of an old man, she abruptly regains consciousness. Oh my God. Michiru? Springing up off the ground like a jack-in-the-box, Michiru flails her arms into the air and begins bellowing angrily at no one in particular.
いきなりダンプで跳ね飛ばすとか何考えてんのよ死んだらどうすんのよ
Oh my God. Oh my God. Probably would in most cases. Never mind that, Michiru. Calm down. You can't get up yet.
あああんた何怒ってんのよ怒りたいのは私だってのふざけんな
Michiru gets to her feet as if nothing happened, brushes a little grime off her uniform, and proceeds to wipe her nose with the back of her hand.
ああもうあれ私鼻血出てるつかくさ生ゴミくさなんなのよもうなんでこうなるのよもう
Michiru, just lie down, all right. Please?
はあ何よあんたなんで泣きそうな顔してんのどっか痛いのつか私のラグは無事なの
Michiru, you got hit by a fucking car and you're acting like nothing happened. Who cares about the damn rug? I'll buy you as many rugs as you want. Just lie down before I kick your ass!
えあ
Wow.
何よそんなギャンギャン怒鳴らなくてもいいじゃない
Oh, I love this. I mean, yes and no. I don't know. It's, yeah. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I like how he actually gives a shit. He actually cares that this happened. Obviously clueless as to why I'm so worked up, Michiru obeys my orders with a dubious look on her face. It's not uncommon for a severe traumatic injury to trigger a surge of adrenaline. And I've heard stories about wounded soldiers who get up off the battlefield, walk to the nearest field hospital on their own power, and then abruptly die the instant they relax. Michiru certainly looks to be alright at a glance, but that's no guarantee of anything. As I'm looking her over for signs of injury, the wail of an approaching ambulance grows steadily louder.
え救急車呼んじゃったの
No, no,
私
no,
平気だよ
no.
もう全然平気だし
You got hit by a car. You're getting checked out. Shut up. You're going to the hospital. I'll come along, alright? There's nothing to worry about.
私本当に全然平気なんですけど
No, never take chances with shit like that. Yeah, I know. Of course you're fine. Still, can't hurt to be on the safe side, right? Please, Michiru?
わかったわよなんであんた泣きそうな顔してんのよ
Seriously, you're one hell of a tough girl. Are you some kind of monster?
そんなことないわよ普通よ
That's a lie. Normal, huh?
嘘。これぐらい普通でしょ？なんてことないわよ。
That's the teenage mind talking. We think you're invincible, nothing can hurt you, and then something will hurt you, and that whole entire world and idea of yourself comes crashing down. Horribly. It's no big deal. I've heard that many times before. It's the phrase you mutter to yourself on a hellish battlefield, when your strength is all but gone. It's the way you trick yourself into standing up despite the pain. Matsushima Michiru is, by any standard, a hopeless idiot. Nearly everything she says and does is completely absurd. But even so, there's one area in which she's undeniably remarkable. Namely, her toughness. If Japan had been filled with women this durable back in the 18th year of the Showa era, I can't help but think history might have taken a very different course. Okay, what is the 18th year of the Showa era? That's probably going to be... Hold on, let's see. Showa era. When was it? Okay, let me do a quick calculator here. 1926 plus 18. Ah, yes, 1944, World War II. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that checks out.
一方その頃、イリス・マキナは己が命をつなぎ止める一本の細いロープにしがみついていた。
Okay.
オラオラオラオラしっかりやらんか
Oh, she's trying.
オラオラ返事がちょっとも進んどるんじゃないか。気合を入れろ気合を。
Hoorah, hoorah.
上下左右、教官によって猛烈に揺らされる細いロープ。蹴る、蹴落とす、まさに生き地獄。終わらない悪夢。ほんの小さな気の緩みが死を招く。そしてついに落下、落下、落下。
Any damage.
ハーネスがなければ死んどるぞ。今日だけで何遍戦死する気か。揺らしたらダメなのよさ。ハーネスがまた引っ込んで、弾がマキナの弾が。弾ついとらんだろうが。貴様。這い上がれ。力の限り這い上がれ。 根性を見せてみろ。どうしたどうした。原体に帰るか。レンジャー森口。貴様のバディが救助を求めているぞ。貴様何ボケっといておるか。レンジャー。いいか。 貴様らは二人で一人、二人で一つの戦闘単位だ。バディのピンチは貴様のピンチと心得ろ。さっさとかかれ。
I feel bad for this guy being saddled with Makina as his buddy.
レンジャー。声をかけろ。バディを励ませ。このままではレンジャーイリスは諦めて手を離してしまうぞ。レンジャーイリス、今行くぞ。こらえろ。 戦場にヒーローなどいない。悲痛な叫びに駆けつけるマグロマンはいないのだ。
Not for the fishman.
だが相棒はいる。戦場で生死を共にする仲間。固い絆で結ばれたかけがえのない仲間がいる。頑張れ、レンジャーイリス。急げ、レンジャー森口。
Okay.
それで
Okay, I am going to stop there for tonight. That was about 2 hours or so. Also, I think I'm literally in the last scene. I'm pretty sure I'm in the last scene of this route. They're deceptively long. Some of them are. So I'm going to put a pin in it for tonight, and potentially we'll finish Makina's route tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, closing that out. Alright. So yeah. That was definitely good. I'm satisfied with that. We got fairly far. Okay, schedule, right up here. Yes, it is. So yeah, things got moved around a little bit because I had to move Wednesday to today because my internet was... It wasn't even like just the internet, it was just the service entirely, which included our cable. Yeah, even our cable was a little screwy too, so I think they were doing some work on the lines or whatever, over the service. But everything was good too. For the record, I was here. I was just too interested in the story to present myself. No worries, Nick, no worries. I hope you're doing okay, buddy. So, yeah, tomorrow will still be Grisaia unless something comes up. If something comes up tomorrow, then I'll move it to Saturday. But we'll see. But so far, the plan is still on for tomorrow, Grisaia, which we could finish Makina's after story, which if we do, that's awesome. We can start another after story next time I play. Which I'm always happy about. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're almost to Best Girl. We're almost to Best Girl's after story. Right. Just kind of a quick thing for anyone who missed it at the beginning of the stream. I got my two kits in that I ordered. They came in a day early, which was nice. So we got the M1 Astray from Gundam Seed. This will be nice. It's an older kit from 2012. It's part of the Seed Remaster kit. So they took the kits they initially released in like the early 2000s and just made them more color accurate, but then ditched a bunch of stickers and put a bunch of standardized like decals in there too if you wanted to use them. They're not bad. They're not bad for the time. They get the job done. But I believe the M1 Astray and a few others were like original to the remaster line. So they're not like they took an old kit and just kind of maybe made it look a little nicer kind of thing. So this will be kind of cool. Plus we can show the comparison between this guy and the Gundam Astray. Well, one of them at least. I have 3. But then the thing I really was excited for to come in was the Dual Blitz Gundam. I get my more modern, properly proportioned, better engineered Dual Gundam, and then the extra armor that has stuff from the Blitz Gundam on top of it. This will be cool to build. This will be really cool to just have there. And eventually I will also get Buddy right here. That's on the box art as well. The Lightning Buster. Eventually. But I'm just happy. I got a kit of one of my favorite mobile suits again. My favorite Gundams in general. I mean, I already have one, but it's the older remastered one that I was talking about with that Astray earlier. And it's alright. It gets the job done, but this one's just gonna be better. It'll be nice to see the comparison. So yeah, that's going to be it for me for tonight. So thank you, everybody, for watching, commenting, lurking. And thank you again, Nichols, for resubscribing for 3 whole years. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, next time you guys see me, should be tomorrow at about 6 again. For some more Grisaia, hopefully to finish Makina's route. So, I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your night, and I'll see you next time.